Welcome back to On That Sideline with Stomsky. I'm your host, here with my guest today, Ryan Dowdy. How are you doing today, Ryan?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Well, so if you want to jump right into this, let's get started. So I know you play both football and soccer. How hard is it to do both of them?
It's really not that difficult. I only have to practice football once a week, so it's not that big of a commitment. It's more just fun. I show up to eat their food most of the time.
Now, obviously, what position do you play for both the sports?
For soccer, I've been playing center back for the most part of this season, and for football, I play kicker.
And what do you like about both of those positions?
Soccer, I would say it's probably one of the easier positions on the field for me, since I'm not very skilled with my feet, so I just have to use strength and agility. And then football kicker is just fun because there's not like that much pressure on me. If I miss, it's like anybody else on the team would have missed too, so I can kind of just chill there.
So which one do you like more, though? Do you like playing football or soccer?
There's a lot of perks that come with the football team, but I think the boys on the soccer team, I like the community there more since I've known them all for like 10 years.
So you've been playing soccer for 10 years?
Yeah.
Do you want to play soccer into college, or is it kind of like after high school it's whatever?
I'm probably gonna stop after high school for sure. Yeah.
And do you plan to do any other sports in college, or is it just college, just do my education, not really sports wise?
I'm looking to go into ultimate frisbee in college.
What about ultimate frisbee do you like?
It's so new that you can kind of innovate and do whatever you want. You can learn new things and make new things because it's still in that growing stage as a sport. Not everything's there's not a set system of how you have to play.
Now, I have a question for soccer. Obviously, the season hasn't been going the way you guys hoped for it to go at the start of the year. Mm-hmm. But you're still not out of it yet. There's still games to go. You still can make a push for it. How much, what's the quote that's going into that locker room every day to practice every day?
We're there to work hard. A lot of the boys we're there to have fun and play together as a team, and to have fun, we like to win. So we really just work hard for each other. It's not really a quote, but it's just work hard for each other.
Now, who on the team has been kind of the leader, person to look up to, has been kind of take that stand and say, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it every day and all that stuff?
That's a good question. I think, honestly, it's more of a community. We have our captains, but really, everyone talks in the huddle. Everyone, talks and, works together for each other towards one common goal. So I wouldn't say there's a leader. I would say it's more of a team.
Now, how has Malcolm been as Dr. Malcolm, Coach Malcolm, whatever you want to say? How has he been as a coach for you guys?
He's a great coach. He obviously knows soccer very well. He has a system set in place, and unfortunately, our systems have been ruined a bit due to injuries. I'm out for a week and a half now, and Will Fath, one of our center back at the start of the season, very strong player, he tore his ACL at the beginning of the season, so a lot of stuff was thrown at us, adversity, but Coach Malcolm does a good job of creating new systems and molding with the times that we have to go through.
And my last question, obviously you mentioned that right now there isn't really any leaders, it's kind of like a community, but how have past seniors, because you're a junior, you've been on soccer for the last 3 years, mm-hmm. How have the past seniors been, how have they been to help you become who you are as a player?
That's a good question. I look up to Ziggy and Mike a lot. I think they're very strong players, and they did a great job of reaching out to the younger players and still having a relationship with them to teach us and show us how to be a leader. So I think I did learn a lot from those two players specifically.
All right, well, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Look forward to you in the Ultimate Series.